emphasis on
yes, on land evictions during that time.
Well, it's a big problem in the country anyway.
Yes, it is. It's definitely a big problem. And then also the spirit or the attitude of impunity that despite there being practice directives, despite there being practice directions, and directives by the ministry, evictions continued to happen. Each and every other day on the media, we saw an eviction story happening. So I think, of course, these measures did not necessarily work. Because it continued to happen despite
It's interesting because I think well-intended as the measures could be, but I think we have lived long enough in this country to also know that maybe there are a bit of some exceptions that happen in the course of enforcing some of these measures. But then, this is 2021. We don't know what could happen in 2023, 2025. The dynamics of this virus are not yet very, clear to everyone. We don't know how long it's going to take. But we're wondering if we found ourselves in a situation like this, perhaps in another 5 or 10 years, what could be sort of your ideas around measures for protecting land rights in difficult times like the ones that we find ourselves in at the moment? Because part of the essence of this show is really to generate policy proposals, recommendations that can be picked on in future if we find ourselves in a situation that may not be a pandemic, it could be something else, but something of this magnitude that disorganizes our normal lives.
I'd say it's important for, say, the state as a duty bearer to recognize, first of all, view land as a human right. So put first, before anything, instead of viewing land as a possible commodity and financial asset, and viewing it mainly through the lens of investment and production and an aid to economic development, view land as a human right.
As an entitlement.
Yes, and basically what you're doing by doing that, what you're trying to achieve by doing that is to put before anything else people's needs on land, people's aspirations when it comes to land, putting first people's livelihoods, because then you recognize the centrality in land in having a dignified and self-sustaining and self-determined community.